The new year, and we are new segment conditions. I mean special conditions, but we are trying out new segments for the podcast. Stay tuned for Burned or Learned, Behind the Booth, Sleeve It or Leave It, and Status Recommended.
This episode is brought to you by our Patreon. Shout out to the community that keeps the Pokemon Professor Network rolling. For $1 a month, you can support the network and hop into our patron exclusive Discord at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor. Whew. What's up, Pokemon TCG fans? Welcome to episode 198 of Special Conditions, where competing and collecting collide. I'm Adam, one of your hosts, and I'm here with Justin.
Hey.
How are you, Justin?
Man,
It's
I
been
haven't
a
seen
while.
you since last year.
We haven't done a podcast since last year. Together, us, like
Yeah.
this podcast. You know what I mean? Because you do other podcasts, I do other podcasts.
Yeah. We should do a podcast about podcasting, but there's no time to edit.
Yeah, right? No, that is the thing. It's just that's the whole episode. We can't edit it, so that's it. That's all you get. Just that snippet. Take the snippet. All right, Justin, you want to get right into it, or you just want to chat?
Let's get right into it.
All right. So, segment 1, to start the show, card of the day. We're going to talk about this beautiful card that Justin has pulled up on the screen. It is the Holiday Calendar Delibird from this year's...
A Delibird? I never would have guessed.
Yeah, it's the holiday season. I mean, it's already passed, but we didn't do a show, so I've got to fill in that holiday vibe somewhere. So, yeah, this Delibird is exclusive to the Holiday Calendar Advent Calendar for 2025. It can only be found in that.
4 cents?
What's that?
You can get it for 4 cents according to TCG Player?
According to TCG Player. I found them for $1. I found them for $2. Some sellers have been trying to get me to grab them for $3, but they are definitely
that's
$1 to $2 card. If it's opened, I think it does just fall into the dollar category, but if it's sealed, it doubles its value. Or people hold it.
This is one of those individual seals?
Yes. Yep. So it's one of the cards that are exclusive to this calendar have the snowflake, and they have them sealed in their own specific promo pack, if you will. It does have a really nice texture. Not texture, it's a Cosmos Hollow. And it bleeds into the silver border, which is really cool. I just picked one of these up in a PSA 9. I got it for well under $20. So I think the cost
you
of
can't even
grading,
grade it for $20.
Yeah, I think the cost of grading is at least $25. So, I mean, upon further inspection, like looking under a scope with the 9, I do see there's like a dot of whitening in the top left, and on the front of the card, the bottom right, it does look like it's got that little like... It's hard to see, but it does have that little, like, not bend, but like it's been pushed up a little tiny bit. Like they might have tried to open it from the bottom type of deal. You see it a lot with like Bandai cards, just the way that the packs open. Like they don't open like a traditional, like open it in the middle, peel it down the middle from the top. Bandai packs have the little nick, and you rip them down the side. So it's very easy for the top right of cards.
So like the Japanese style.
Yes.
packs.
Yeah, exactly like that. And it's very easy to bend the tops. So, and for anybody that's opening these, use scissors, cut the top off, and just slide it out.
Nice.
No hassle.
All right.
But also
So
be
that
careful
begs the
with those
question.
calendars. Don't be shaking them around, because they're literally just in a little hotel room, if you will, that is just enough space for them, but they go up, down, left, right, back and forth. So enough force, you can damage the cards.
All right, so I think for me, this is going to be a binder. So, binder or pass, we want to know from you, will you be buying this card, this under $1 card? And think of Adam.
And you can bring it to shows.
I
You
need
can
to
trade me. I will trade for these all day.
Oh, see, I was thinking I come to a show and I have you sign my copy.
Ooh, I sign it? I don't really want to deface a Delibird. I haven't gotten to that point where Delibirds, I just want to sign them. Somebody asked me to sign one, and I was like, I would really want to put that in my
But
collection.
you're not defacing the Delibird.
I know, but I want it in my
you're
collection
defacing
rather
the
than...
yeah.
Yeah.
But I want it for me to think of you.
But I'll do it on a common one. I just don't know.
Yeah,
well,
this is a common.
No, this
See?
is
Right here. It says common.
No, this is an exclusive rare.
This is
But
common.
a lot of people on Whatnot, a lot of people at shows and stuff, it's a sealed promo, so it's got that premium on it. It's like glowing neon lights. Like, this is a rare card. Give me $5 for it.
I'm unsealing it and making you sign it.
Okay, but I probably would prefer like just get it graded and I'll sign the slab. That way here you can still have my signature. It's just on the slab, and make sure it's not a 10, because then I'll want to trade you for the 10, 100%.
All right. So
I'm going to try to get as many of these as possible. I have been slowly gathering them. The few I have that are opened, because I'm trying to get a 10, so I'm looking at all the ones that are sealed.
Adam, you're stalling.
No, I'm just saying. I'm trying to get the 10. So, but the ones that are open that I've traded for are bent and damaged, probably from when they opened it. That's why they were selling it. So, all right, let's carry on, Justin.
Yes, we will carry on our wayward son, and we will go to our next segment, Burned or Learned. In this segment, we break down a trade, a buy, a play, or something else that didn't go as planned. Did we take the L, or did we learn something better for next time? So, Adam, what is yours?
So mine is a lesson in I've been after celebration stuff just nonstop. Light Toxtricity was very cheap for a long time, so I went and bought a ton of these. These came out of the celebrations chest with the Mimikyu Delta, the Hydragon C, and the Light Toxtricity. And these Light Toxtricities were notorious for like the surface just being scratched. There's whitening on most backs. Like, they just did not package these cards correctly or well, and they're very off-centered. So it is very hard to get a 10 in this. And then this is just to give you a little insight here. A PSA 10 sells for about 1,500.
Wait, what?
Just let that sink in. For a $5 card, a PSA 10 gets 1,500. And a 9.
Wait.
What?
I gotta look this up now.
Okay, and a 9 sits at a whopping $40. The kicker is there's only 53 PSA 10s.
Oh my goodness.
According to PSA right now.
Well, sure.
Now,
Who knows how many are waiting in the queue?
Right. And side note, CGC Pristine is only around 300. So I would say, with everything going on with...
You weren't kidding.
Yeah. So for everything going on with PSA, like acquiring Beckett and doing all that shady stuff with turning the same serial numbers of 9s into 10s, and just they've gotten a lot of backlash recently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to like CGC a little bit more. I like the way they feel. I like the way, like, I know that they've had their issues too, but they're just something about these slabs that just feels so nice. and they don't feel like they can be easily tampered with is my thing. But anyway, I would say the CGC Pristine 10 is probably the way to go right now. I would get that. I mean, what would you rather do? Would you rather spend an extra 1,200 to get the quote unquote PSA 10? Or
that feels like,
or would you just want to spend 300
like?
to get the CGC Pristine?
This feels like one of those buyout situations where we saw it happening back in September, where random cards were just getting bought out, and what was a $5 card became a $40 card. Kind of like the Kabuto thing right now. That's a whole different story. We're not talking about Kabuto King today, but
who knows? We could
crazy.
next show, you know?
What? So was this would you consider it burned or learned?
I will say that I probably got burned several times because I just blindly traded for a lot of them, and getting home, looking under a scope and seeing all the scratches on these, it's very hard. I understand, like, I think somehow when they were printing these, they used like the old hollow from way back when or something, somehow to make it feel old, and that pattern, like that surface, is just very easily scratched. That's the only thing I can think of, because like I have not come across.
You're right. It did like look and feel different.
Yeah, because I haven't personally come across one that I felt confident enough to send out, and that's saying something.
Do you have one nearby?
Yes. Just give me a moment, because I just have a random assortment of top loaders here and an ETB. Oh shoot, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Sorry, this is what happens when you do shows and you've got a show binder and then the same color for another one. That's all of your celebration cards. Yeah, this is literally just all celebrations. This is the Hydreigon, so we're close. Okay, yeah, so I've got a whole page of them chilling out right there.
Nice.
Plus there's, I think, extra 9, 10, 11. So I've got 11 of them. I think I have a few more somewhere chilling around. But out of those 11, or plus the other ones that I've looked at, I don't think I would grade any of them. And even the fact that, like, I was working with TGA and I could easily just like go there the same day I traded for one. I didn't feel confident enough, so none of them got graded. Because again, scratches, whitening, centering, all bad. You can see it. Right. You can see it 100% on the Mimikyus too, because that gold on the blue border, or on the gold border with the blue card, it's very noticeable.
All right, so now here's for my segment. So I'm going to call this learned. So what had happened was, I'm looking through my Growlithe collection. I'm realizing, okay, I have this Hisuian Growlithe, but it's like a graded one. And so I was like, okay, now I need a binder copy. So I was like, okay, the local store down the street from work has one. Then we place an order online, and because that's just how they do it. They're pretty much you order online, you pick up in person, or have them mail it to you. And so I was like, okay, pick it up online. I'll get it when I go out for lunch. I ended up not going out for lunch that day, so I totally forgot. And then
you forgot your puppy dog?
I did. I forgot my puppy dog. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll get it, the next day. And then turns out no one was showing up to work, so I just worked from home. And then I was like, oh no, if I'm working from home, that means I'm not going to the store to pick up the card. And then we're leaving on winter break. So then I was like, do I drive 30 minutes each direction just to pick up this card? And then I was like worrying about it. And then I was like, do I just show up to the office even though no one's going to be there? And then, so what did I do? I just called them and been like, hey, so I forgot to come pick this up. And I'm not going to be at the store anytime soon. He's like, yeah. Yeah, what card is it? It was like Hisuian Growlithe from Twilight Masquerade. He's like, yeah, let me find your order. Yeah, I got it right here. Yeah, I'll just mail it to you. Is your address the same that's saved to your account here? And then he listed off my address, and then I was like, yeah. He's like, okay, yeah, I'll just mail it to you. All right, thanks. I was like, wait, do you need extra money from me? I mean, I didn't pay you to mail it. It's like, nah, it's fine. It's totally fine. And
Oh,
so
that's really nice.
He put it in a bubble mailer and mailed it to me. It was very nice.
Wow, that's awesome. What customer service that was.
Yeah. So shout out Meta TCG, and that's Fort Worth. Fort Worth. It gets like blurry whether it's Fort Worth or Arlington. They're like right on the border.
All right. And did you learn or did you get burned?
I learned.
I learned that people are kind.
Yes, I learned that people are kind, and it never hurts to ask.
That's true. All right. And the next segment would be Behind the Booth. This is like talking as a vendor or whatnot, or grading in general. So, long story. Behind the Booth, welcome. Where we break down the week from the other side of the table. Nothing to note as of right now because we haven't done a show recently. But the next show will be on the 18th of January at the New England Card House in Danvers, Mass.
Exciting.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's always a great show. It's probably my favorite show right now. I pretty much am like, I have to do this show at all costs. So I make it a point to, I've signed up for all of them that I possibly can. So that's
Adam. Will you be getting a larger than 6 foot table?
All their tables are 8 feet, so that's what I'll be grabbing.
Nice.
I haven't felt.
I know you're like, ew, 6 foot.
Yeah. So if basically 6 foot, like my larger case is effectively like 4.5 to 5 feet. So it's not ideal if I'm setting up and I have all my stuff, because then it means that I have my entire case full of slabs, but not everybody wants slabs. But I enjoy having a plethora of options, and I'm not bringing PSA 10 Charizards and like all the heavy hitters. So it's like what I'm bringing to the table is there are a few bangers, but it's very reasonable stuff. Because like when I go to a show, like if I'm looking for a card, like I just sometimes people are just shopping and they're like, wow, that card's beautiful, I want it. So I've been going after a lot of just like art rares and stuff, because those are fun cards. People love them.
Yeah.
As we'll get into the next section, we'll talk about it. But
yeah, no. So in this segment, we also want to talk about your other experiences, like whatnot. And as I recall, you had a show just yesterday.
Oh yeah. Okay.
How did that
go? You're right. I did try. I did the show with a friend of mine. His name is Matt.
Shout out, Matt.
Yeah, he helped. He was kind of working the computer stuff behind the scenes. He had like it set up, so I just kind of like brought some stuff, and then we worked together. So,
do you think it flowed easier?
It was a rough start. It was a rough start because like I had to log in, and it was saying that I had like my password was wrong. And I'm like, it's not wrong. I log into this all the time from my phone. I was like, this is right. So I had to change my password, and then it figured it out, everything. So, and then it took forever to get OBS connected the way we wanted it. And then it took forever, and then the shipping was too high. And so it was a lot. So we had to end the show and then restart it back up. But we learned. I have it now set. So it's like, so my shipping should be for like plain white envelopes. If you get one card, shipping goes up if you get more than, I think, 2 or 3 or something like that, just because it's like per card or whatever it is, because it's like the shipping profile is 0 to 1 ounce or whatever it is, or 0 to 3. I don't know, something along that line. But the chat was super helpful in helping me like figure that out very quickly. So I appreciate that.
Oh, nice.
So I lived
interactive chat.
Yeah, so I definitely learned. Chat was very active, and they were asking for specific cards, specific Pokemon, which is fun. But I've learned that like my ADHD just like kicks in, and then I'm just like, oh, hold on, let me just search for that card. Let me search through this card. Let me search for that card. And then like the queue is like 16 or 17 like people are looking for stuff, and I'm just like searching for all these cards, and then they would comment again. They're like, hey, what about this card? And I'm like, I forgot about that card. So yeah. I've got to figure it out where I have a consistent like round of cards. So I'm not like looking through everything. Mm-hmm. Like it is nice to help and try to find that stuff for people, but it's like also just like hang out for the vibes, you know? If I got one, it'll pop up. I haven't like figured out again like exactly what I want to do, but we just kind of ran singles. I think
you gotta almost do like, you say you have it like, if you know exactly where it is and it's like convenient. If you're like got to step away from the stream and like go to another room or dig it out of a stack of binders, you're not quite sure what binder it is, and you just say, sorry, I don't got it.
Yeah, it's like, and then people were asking for stuff that were in binders, but they were not on my person. They were not with me. So, yeah. I mean, overall, it was a great show. Just a lot of positive vibes, a lot of people that bared with us. It was really cool because, like, you could see me and you saw the cards. Like, it felt professional, if you will, versus me just streaming from my phone. I will be having another show this Tuesday coming up. 11
exciting.
I think 11 to 1 is the sweet spot. It's not like the best time frame, but it's like I've got to get my son, so I've got to have everything like situated, and I don't want it too early because sometimes I have therapy. So I just think that's going to be a good consistent time to work with. Plus it's lunchtime. People can jump in, get a few cards, and then hop out.
Speaking of hopping out, what do you say we take a break?
All right, sounds good. Let's take a break.
And welcome back.
All right, before we get into a little housekeeping stuff, this is the Delibird from Mega Evolutions. Chanel did get me a Christmas present for Christmas. Not only did she get me the Delibird sweatshirt from Pokemon Center, she also AI'd like one of these like canvas prints. And look at this.
Oh, it's a canvas print. Oh, you sent me a picture of it. I thought it was like card size. I didn't realize it was
No, look how cool
size.
That is. So for video
much cooler
viewers,
now that I know it's a canvas. Yes.
Look how cool it is. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like the Delibirds that are in it. I don't know. It's wild.
Yeah, it's fun.
But it also has
is there any like
the fighting attack, gentle slap. That's the error. But other than that, everything's pretty much the same. Although it does not have a type, so it's a little weird, but I think it's wicked cool. I have it hung up over
Very
here.
Nice.
But
well, I mean, speaking of gifts, I got
like a GIF.
Well, you gave me multiple GIFs, and one of the GIFs was this puppy. Did I show this last time?
No, I don't think so. No, because you went on vacation right after.
Yeah, so I literally got this the day we were going to leave town. So it was like, all right, so now Growlithe is just going to come on a road trip with us. So I sent Adam a picture. He was sitting like up in the dash as we were on our way driving to Kansas. So, yeah.
So I've held on to that for so long. It was one of the shows I did in Laconia.
Nice.
I just saw something. They were like, yeah, look, I crochet things, and they had a price tag on it, and I was like, I have cards. Would you be up for a trade? And they were like, yes. And I was like, oh, I don't have to spend money on it. and you're happy with the trade, I was like, because and even after we did the trade, I was like, you want some other cards, like, and they're like, no, this is good. That's what that's the price for it. And I was like, that's okay. I was like, but that took a lot of time, like the time that it took and detail for that, I can't imagine. That's all I'm saying. But when I saw that, I was like, he's got a giant Arcanine at home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I have to get this. So
yeah, well, that's there. Can you see the Arcanine behind me?
I can't.
Wait, and then we're gonna tilt down.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, see? Now he's just sitting on top.
That's cute. And it matches your t-shirt.
Yes. It's almost like that's why I wore this day.
It's
okay,
almost as if I've got the, oh, and you want to see something cool too? Chanel also got me one of these. And I was like, does she realize that there's a Delibird riding an Arcanine? And I'm like, that's us. That's us to a T right there.
That's so funny.
I just thought it was hilarious. I'm like, that is, I don't know how much.
Well, you also got me this card, which I have no idea where this card even came from.
Oh, it came from a holiday. It's a Peru box. But the only reason I bought it is because there's a Delibird in it. But it came with like all these other cards, and one of them happened to be a Growlithe.
Nice. Oh yeah, this is the Peru cards that we think are illegitimate. I mean, I didn't say that.
Yeah, whatever those are. All right, now that we're back. Oh, sorry.
Did I ever show you my personal trading card?
No.
I can't remember. Did I show you this? Yeah, so this is my Star Wars costume. Yeah, and in the group, we make our own trading cards. That way we can like trade it with other troopers, other members of the group. We hand it out to children. That's always the best part. The kids are like, "Oh, I got to collect them all like Pokemon cards." And so it's
and they can say they met you. Like, that's really cool.
Yeah, and like I've had like kids would be like, "Oh, can you sign it?" and stuff. So this is my group, Star Garrison. This is my trooper number, TS 77737, Texas. And then it's got a little bit about me on the back, some of my favorite events. Here you go.
Wow, that's so cool, Justin. I'm very jealous.
Yeah.
We need some of those for the podcast.
Yeah.
Business cards?
I'll ask my friend that does these cards and be like, can you help a brother out for some business cards for a podcast?
That'd be pretty cool. All right. Before we get on to the rest of the show, we want to take a few minutes to recognize some of our Patreons. Huge thank you to our executive producer, Tish Smith, and a big thank you to our gym leaders, Ben.
Tish, you're the best.
Yes. Ben, Espion Willow, Herbert, Matthew, and Sushi Slayer, as well as the other executive producers on the network, Xander, Monkey Bread, and Kate the Cons. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with the special conditions, grab some merch, send us a message, and connect with all the other shows on the Pokemon Professor Network. All right, Justin, take us to the next segment.
All right. In this one, we're calling it Sleeve It or Leave It. So we want to bring in, our playing tendencies. Kind of, what's something meta relevant? Did you take a deck to locals? What are you eyeing? What looks hot and something you want to try? So, Adam, what was hot and what did you try?
I've been on the kick of Festival Grounds. It's not an expensive deck. It's pretty straightforward. I've been having a blast with it. I saw some lists online and I was like, oh, this one has a 1/1 Lopunny, like Mega Lopunny. And I was like, I swear I traded for one at a show. I couldn't find it for the life of me because I traded for the full art one. And I was like, I don't know where I put it. I literally had no idea where I put it. And I've opened several Phantasmal Flames packs. I don't have the 70 hit point Baniri. So that aside, I found out that there was a league challenge on Friday night. So I got home and it was later in the afternoon, so I had actual time to like build my deck and like prepare a little bit. So I'm looking everywhere for this Lopunny. I'm like, you know what? I don't need it. I'm just gonna have Rillaboom, and that's gonna be like my evolution on top of the Grookey's if I need it. That'll be like my big thing. And I still had the 1/1 Rabasca line. Oh man, I should not have taken that out. First off, second off, I had Shaman in there. Shaman did nothing. I think
it's only for the right matchup.
Yeah, I get it, but I will say Psyduck did most of the work. If I didn't have Psyduck in there, the Dusknors would be flying. But so it was a League Cup. It wasn't a challenge. Did I say a challenge? It was a League Cup. So.
Were they giving out playmats?
They were giving out playmats. So that was really cool.
And so how'd you do?
I got third place.
How many rounds?
There was only 3. There was no top cut. There was only 7 people. The people that were supposed to be there. I'm looking
jealous.
I'm looking at you, Ray. You told me you'd be there. And
yeah, Ray.
Oh gosh, he told me he'd be there and he bailed. He did not show up. He slept in. So okay, so he didn't like bail. He just slept in.
Okay.
And by the time
I get it.
And he was gonna come just like and show up late or whatever, but there was only 7 people, so the rounds were almost over. Like it was round 2 when he had texted me that.
Oh, he would have made it an even 8.
He would have made an even 8. So that means that only the top 2 got championship points, so like that kind of blew. But I tied my first round. It was very close, both matches.
What'd you play against?
First round was Dragapult, and again it was like, I think the first round I lost because I didn't have Psyduck. It was in my prizes, so like that really like I knew from the beginning, like right from the get go, because they flipped over Duskull, and I was like, nah. I was like, oh, I've got this. No, I don't got this. So that really like put me down a peg. Was able to win round two, and then round 3 was just kind of like we were just going back and forth. Nobody was in position to win.
Yeah.
I think if it went all the way, I would have, but. And then round 2, I was playing against the Terrabox Charizard deck with like Noctowl, Charizard. It was very weird, but I was able to like attack twice a whole bunch. So like I think I lost, and I lost early round 1. Round 2, I won early. They misplayed. They brought up a Charmander, and I was like, Sea King, attack again. And they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, it knocks it out. I was like, I can attack twice at the festival grounds. So
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so it was just clearly a misplay, and I felt bad. Like, I mean, I guess I shouldn't, but they had like
no feeling
they
bad.
had like
you're playing to win.
They had like the national.
It's a league cup.
I know, but they had like the Nationals playmat, the Nationals dice, the national, like the whole, like you could tell that they know what they're doing. You know, they've gone to the big events,
or they bought it from someone else.
That's true. And then,
but you're right. They probably it was a misplay, and you got them.
Yeah, and then the last round was very close, back and forth. I honestly thought I was gonna win, and neither of us could take enough prize cards, so it was a tie again. So right now I am 0-0-2. So that felt horrible. And then the next round I got paired against a Goldingo. Lost round 1. I was like, it was just he flipped over and was able to do everything with Soul Rock and knock out my Psyduck or whatever I had active. I was like, are you serious right now? Come on. Round 2 went very swimmingly, literally. I was able to just like consecutively knock things out. Max Belt works with Megalopony, so I was just able to like one shot just constantly. It was intense. It was really good. I won, and then the second match I won again. Again, it was that felt a little bit.
Yeah.
What?
You had time to play a third game and win.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, because the first round was a donk, so it was like I just still played two matches. But it was good. It was good. So I ended up in third, which was good. It felt good.
Nice.
I felt
Very
good.
cool.
Like, yes, I didn't win those matches, but I also didn't lose those matches. So, and it's an unfortunate side effect of the time, And it's not like I was slow playing. Like, I knew what I was doing.
Yeah. It's just one of those you got to, like, over time, you work on your reps, you work on getting faster.
Yeah, and it's
you
like
keep mentioning festival grounds.
Yeah.
And I have...
Is that Twilight Masquerade?
right here?
All right, well, I'm still missing a fourth reverse hollow Thwacky, so let's pull one. I don't care if you pull a Greninja. I want to see a reverse hollow Thwacky. That would be more rare to me than...
All right. If you want the code YCL QYNRKYT Okay. One to the front. What do you think?
Zasparilla.
I'm going grass.
Lemongrass.
It was fighting.
We got a fist.
That sounded so wrong.
Volbeat?
Volbeat.
Oh, Electric Cat. Oh, Goldeen. Goldeen. I love this card.
You got Festival Beat in there. For Giraffe. Jamming Tower. Glaceon. Oh, a secret box. Nice.
It's no secret. You pulled an A-Spec.
Oh. And Tinglu and Walking
So
Lake.
you got two hollows, because I'm pretty sure that
nice.
Tinglu is a hollow too, right? I think that Tinglu is a hollow.
It's a reverse.
No, I know, but I think, is it say it's a rare?
Oh, it's a rare.
Okay, so I think it's a hollow.
Yeah.
So you got two hollows and an A-Spec. That's lucky, dude.
Yeah, does a secret box still like cost money?
I don't think so.
I know at one point I know at one point it was.
Yeah, I think it was like $5.
Secret box is $15.
What?
Yeah.
All right, I gotta start selling those. Let me. No. That's crazy.
I'm feeling it, so we're gonna open a second.
You got a second one? I don't know where this came from.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna pull out a Surgeon Sparks.
Okay.
All right, Thwacky, Grass Energy, Thwacky, Grass Energy, Thwacky, Grass Energy.
Here's the code.
There's the code.
You can take it.
Take it.
There you go.
Because I don't want it.
All right, one in the front. You're saying grass. I'm saying opposite. I'm going fire.
Grass.
It was psychic.
I knew it.
Caretaker. Limlet. Lampent. Poltergeist. Morpeko. Conkeldurr. Diplin. Oh, he's so cute. Carmine. Froakie. Etran. Womp. Didn't get any of the cards you needed.
Well,
the first pack was very much Festival Grounds themed.
Yeah.
This one was your traditional dud pack themed. But that's okay. We got the secret box.
But it was no secret that you pulled the box. All right, so...
Got him.
Yeah. All right, so we talked about competitive stuff. I don't have any tournaments planned. I don't have any, January is like a weird month because we're closed. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, like the store itself. So our days off are Monday and Tuesday. So I work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I can't play
Saturday,
during
Sunday.
January.
Yeah. Okay. And that's also rough on your Go playing time.
Yeah, Ken and I.
But you know it's not rough.
Rufflet?
You know it's not rough. Our new segment, Sleepers in Steals. So, this is our budget-friendly segment where we find cards that we think are hot that won't break the bank. So, Adam, would you like to introduce our first one?
The first one Lane from Good Morning Johto will probably love this because Ludicolo from Phantasmal Flames. This thing is market price $217. The high price was $6, and it just has been on the decline ever since. But $2 for one of the most beautiful looking cards. I mean, just look at the colors. I mean,
look how colorful it is.
And you'll notice
your teals, orange, purples, greens, pinks.
You'll notice from my few picks here that I went with color. I think these are like showstopper cards. Like if you have one of those the 4 pocket binders that just have the four pockets and then it goes to the next page, having a page of these, which costs what, $8, is going to look so amazing. I mean, not that you need to get 4 of them, but having this in that booklet, like, oh my gosh, gorgeous card. It's very cheap. I don't know why, but it's gorgeous. Then the next card on the list, again, you'll notice the theme. Ambipom, art rare from Phantasmal Flames. Look at this thing. It is laying down in...
It's so cute.
All of the berries are around it, but it's almost as if the berries and Ambipom itself are on top of a painting of the jungle. Like it doesn't look like it's part of the jungle, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it also gives me like 90s wallpaper vibes.
Yes.
A jungle theme. And very colorful. The blue background makes it pop.
Yeah, I'd say Ludicolo blends in. Ambipom stands out.
Yes, another excellent pick. Another Phantasmal Flames pick. So, basically anything that's not Charizard.
Yeah.
Reasonably priced.
And there's some other ones from this, like from Phantasmal that are just, they're very nice, but they're not expensive at all. We won't go there.
But there's another set, though, where a lot of cards are dropping in value, which means it's your time to pick up. That means we go to our next card, Helioptile. So, Adam, why'd you pick this one?
So, I love cards that have multiples of the same Pokemon. You'll notice a theme in Mega Evolutions where there's a Delibird that has, I think Ashton said that there was like 23 of them in the picture. I don't know how he got that number. He said he looked at it and stared at it for a long time, but I'm sure there's a lot less. I don't have the time to count how many there are in it, but this is really cool. You've got them. It's clearly a meteor shower. They're all staring up. They're all in the desert. It's the full moon. Sky is completely bright. It's just the colors on this contrast so well. And you've got one that's like, oh my goodness, staring up at the sky. One that's kind of in awe. Just that's like the one main in the front. Just wow, they're shooting stars. And then there's one that's just turned around. You can't see its face or anything, but also it's looking at the stars. I think this is a gorgeous card. I have this in a CGC 10 pristine, and it just with the gold label, oh my god, it pops. It's so gorgeous. It makes me want to collect art rares in general. I
can see they're so good, and a lot of them are so cheap. And that brings us to our final card.
Because this one, sorry, let me take 2 steps back really quickly. Because Helioptile, $250 is the market price. High was $5. It's kind of just slowly gone down and up and down and up. It's been consistent at the $250 range. And then Ambipom, the high of $9 because the hype was real for Phantasmal, but it's dropped all the way down to $2. So Ludicolo, $2. Ambipom, $2. Helioptile, $250.
Yeah.
So for $6.50,
started at $16.
Yeah, so $6.50 we'll get you these 3 gorgeous looking cards added to your collection. And the next one,
And
Jordan. No, sorry. And the next one, Justin, you picked out
the full art Buddy Buddy Poffin. I absolutely love the full art item cards and trainer cards they've been coming out with. Like the gold items were cool, but I don't. Gold isn't my color. They're neat, but like the gold quick ball was cool, the gold ultra ball was cool, but some of the other gold items, like gold big parasol, pass.
hard pass.
But yeah, but these Buddy Buddy Poffins, they stick out so well. And when I was at that show in December, I found a bunch of these for like $5 each, which is still what they're going for. So it's a very nice, easy pickup for $5 for me.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
And it's
honestly
set H, so it's not rotating this year. So if that's what your worry is, it's not rotating yet.
Yeah, I have currently that binder that had all the Delibirds in it. I have a collection of air balloons. I have rare candies, the night stretchers, the mega signals, the fighting gongs. I only have one Buddy Buddy Poffin, but I got the Switch, the Premium Power Pro, Ignition Energies. Listen, I love how they do these full art like item cards. So cool. I'm very down with it. I'm very happy that these are in existence and they're so prevalent. So there's tons of them out there. That's what I love to see. I love to see playable cards in a different form that everybody can get their hands on.
So that brings us to our last segment, status recommended. So what have we been looking at? What have we been watching? What has inspired us? So Adam, what inspired you?
So I'm going to say Britney Spears. She inspired me to say, oops, I did it again. Every time I swipe and win a card on Whatnot. Swipe. Oops.
Oh,
I
ain't
did
that
it
the
again.
truth?
Oops, I did it again. And I'm going to give you the example, okay? And just transparency, I got these for pretty much under 15.
Yeah.
Oops, I did it again. Pristine Delibird from Mega Symphonia. Oops, I did it again. Oops, I did it again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, so good.
Oh my
It's so
goodness.
good. It's so good. Oops, I did it again. Because I'm like, wait a minute, do I have that? And I'm always like, oh shoot, it's a 10 Delibird. I'm like, just start like itching all over. Like, can I get one of those? Can you get me one of those? Do I need it? No. Do I got it? Yes. All right, Justin. Now for you. What inspired you?
So, thing that inspired me, a creator that everyone listening to this podcast probably knows, Tricky Jim. He's always putting out good stuff. It's been a more high quality stuff ever since he shifted his direction. And this one was titled "What Happened to Expanded in the Pokemon Trading Card Game?" So that really begs the question, what did happen to it? And he goes into the long history about it. It's a 16-minute video, and it's done superbly, as all of his videos have been recently. And it's like a real like set piece, talking about, what it was. And he talked about like the joy of what it was like to do expanded. Like right now, the expanded meta can get kind of stale, but at the time when people were playing it constantly, they said it was fun. It was the thing that constantly updated. You would play test, and you would figure out with your friends, and you could bring a new, never seen deck to the tournaments. And that was when we had those. And they also talked about something I had never heard of. So in the 2014-2015 season, you had split tournaments where on day one you played standard, and on day two,
Oh
you
yeah, I
played
remember
expanded.
And that's, I think...
You do? I was going to ask. Yeah. Did you experience this? Did you play during that time?
I played during that time, but it was just something where I was like, I don't feel like... I just felt like I wouldn't have the skill to, like...
Yeah.
Continue
sounds
on.
insane.
Yeah, because it was just, you play
It
standard
sounds
and then it
absolutely
shifts
insane.
to expanded. I'm like, no. So I was... It discouraged me from wanting to play
Yeah.
in those events.
Yeah, I think it was one of those, like, I don't think it was very inviting, but it sounds cool. It sounds neat that they tried it, that they were trying new things. Because, like right now, it's standard and standard only. Like, we have GLC, we have some other kind of different, sometimes retro style stuff, but that's all like here and there. He even talks about in the video some expanded tournaments in like Japan or at a couple regionals, but it's small time and it's not really supported. And if you were to try expanded right now, I bet it would be insane from a cost perspective, because some of those cards haven't been printed in 10 plus years. Like, it would be crazy. Anyways, watch the video. I'll link it down below. It was incredible. Good job, Tricky.
Wow. That's awesome.
Adam, I expect you to watch this video. You would enjoy it.
All right. That sounds good. I will have to watch it, and I'll let you know my opinions next podcast.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to wrap it up here. So, let us know. What did you think? Did you like some of the new segments we brought in? Are you going to watch this Tricky Gem video? What did you think of Expanded? Let us know. Special Con TCG on X. Any of the Pokemon Professor Network pages for Instagram or Facebook. Or just go into the Discord and type out your message. Anywhere, we'll see it. Or you can also email us at... It's just specialconditions@pokemonprofessor.com.
Yeah. And you can send us a voicemail, text us, or picture, 732-835-8639. Justin, is that a show?
I think that's a show.
All right, trainers. Remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Night.